We're back at the charming Lowell Park for the second time in 2024. Kyle Marchak alongside Ethan Eibe for the Gatemen Baseball Network pregame show, and this time it's a big one as the Gatemen pay their second visit to Cotuit, and this time it is an edition of who the best in the West is. Both teams at 17-9-1. Ethan, the Cotuit Kettleers have finally caught up to the Wareham Gatemen.
Yes, this is a group that is exceptionally hot right now, with the exception of a tie they had on Monday with YD. Cotuit's won 4 in a row and 7 of their last 10. So let's see if the Gatemen can get it done today.
The main storyline for the Gatemen, their offense hasn't been the same recently. They've lost 4 straight home games, but with that, they've won 4 straight road games. So a little bit of a positive coming into this contest.
Yeah, interesting that the comforts of Spillane Field just haven't been so comfortable as of late. But yeah, the offense just a couple of days ago against YD once again came up short, but they do seem to perform better on the road, so hopefully that carries over.
It's all been close contests as the Cotuit Kettleers lead the season series against the team that they've been fighting for the top spot in the West Division. A 13-12 outscore, a 1-run advantage in the 3 contests as the Cotuit Kettleers lead that season series 2-1. But again, 2 straight losses for the Gatemen coming into this against the Kettleers. So looking to change that for his 3rd start tonight, it's Heath Andrews. Madison Walker had a chat with the Gatemen starter.
Thanks, guys. I'm Madison Walker. I'm here with our starter today, Heath Andrews. So, Heath, last time I talked to you, you said you weren't a huge strikeout guy. You go to Falmouth, 7 strikeouts. Yeah. Talk to me a little bit about that. What was working for you?
I guess everything was working. I started them out with a strike, so that was definitely something that strikeouts go up whenever that happens. So, but I mean, changeup and slider and fastball were working, so it's just a good day.
So what are you going to kind of bring in from that start into your start today? Anything specific, any specific pitches that you really thought were working in the strike zone?
I guess my last start, the slider was really working, so I'm going to try to do the same thing today and see if it does the same thing.
So we've actually won 4 straight road games. How are you bringing that momentum, energy? You're going to try to win another one today. What's your plan with that?
Oh, yeah, definitely going to try to win another one. Starts with the defense, so I would definitely try to put them in the right spot, and I know the offense will have my back.
And when you're pitching, your chemistry with the team is so good. You completely trust those guys behind you, anything that happens.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah?
100%. Yeah, and if there's an error, I know they'll get the next one. So.
Awesome. Well, good luck today. Thank you so much, Heath.
Thanks, Madison. 4-2, 4-2, 7-6. Very contentious series this year.
Yeah, they always seem to play really close ball games and highly entertaining ball games as well. Last time the Gatemen were here at Cotuit back on June 29th, it was the defense that let the Gatemen down, and we saw that just a couple of days ago against YD. That happened yet again, so hopefully they can clean things up today and play some cleaner game of baseball. Yeah,
Gatemen 9th in the league in fielding percentage so far, same as errors too. So with that, hopefully another low-scoring contest. That's been the trend in this series. Heath Andrews has experience on his side coming up on his 3rd start. A 1.64 ERA. He's coming off a 7 strikeout performance against Falmouth.
Yeah, easily his best performance of the season. Heath looks incredibly comfortable on the mound right now. 5 shutout innings against the Commodores, and he's also comfortable here at Lowell Park. He made his debut here back at the very end of June with 2 shutout innings. So let's hope he can carry over that trend today.
We'll see the righty out of Texas State making his Cape debut for the Cotuit Kettleers tonight, Taylor C. We'll see if he's comfortable. So again, experience on our side. The final note, with that offense that's dwindled in the past 10 games as the Gatemen are 5-5 in their last 10. First time we've seen that all year. Who is your hitter to watch?
Well, we saw it a couple of days ago against YD. Nate Early had himself a really nice game. He went 3 for 4. They call him No Stride Nate around here. So if he's in the lineup today, we haven't seen it just yet. He'd be my pick to watch. If not, then it's always going to be Murph Gray, who's had multi-hit performances in 8 out of his last 10.
As Mob says, No Stride Nate is the best Nate, and we'll see if he can guard the gate. There you go, a little rhyme as we are almost here for baseball time. It's a 5 p.m. first pitch at Cotuit. Make sure to join us on the Gatemen Baseball Network, powered by Cape League TV. Hello and happy Red Shirt Friday from Lowell Park, one of the most charming Cape visits in the Cape Cod Baseball League. Kyle Marchak alongside Ethan Eibe on the Gatemen Baseball Network for a big one today. Two teams locked at the top spot in the West Division. The Cotuit Kettleers have finally caught up to the Wareham Gatemen. Ethan, it's as big as a game gets this late into the season.
Absolutely. Kettleers are playing some really great baseball right about now. They have won 7 of their last 10 ball games, while Wareham has scuffled a little bit. They've lost 4 straight games at home, haven't been able to guard the gate lately, but on the road, they're 9-3 this year. They've won 4 in a row, so we'll see how it goes today.
But with that, it's their second visit to Lowell Park. They lost their last time here, and on top of that, they've lost 2 in a row to Cotuit, who leads the season series 2-1. It's their final meeting in the regular season. It's 2 of the top dogs in the West Division. On top of that, with a 17-9-1 record, a plus 27 run differential puts Cotuit technically at the top. This is as thorough as a battle for the top spot in the West Division gets. So, in the red home uniforms of the Cotuit Kettleers, their starter today is making his Cape League debut. We'll see if that inexperience plays into the favor of a dwindling Gateman offense, who's now second in the league in batting average. Johan Desero, a .304 hitter. They face the debuting right-hander out of Texas State, Taylor C. A swing and a miss on a first pitch changeup, and we are underway for a 5 p.m. contest just like that. It's at 4:58 on the dot here at Lowell Park. Johan Desero at second base today. And an 0-1 deal from Taylor C. Swing and a line drive down the right field line. It's down for a base knock. Desero rounds first as his helmet falls off, but he stands securely with a leadoff single.
Great start for Desero. Back at the top of the order for the first time in about a week. Definitely expect a close ball game today. These first 3 games between these two opponents have been settled with 2 runs or less deficits.
The Gatemen at a deficit in that lead, or in that matchup this year, scoring-wise, 13-12 in favor of Cotuit, so as contentious as you can ask for. Batting second out of Central Florida, the shortstop Antonio Jimenez. Here's a pick off the first, nothing doing there. So Ryan Smythe, the second-year head coach for the Wareham Gatemen, his lineup looks as it appears in front of us. Jimenez is batting second. The Fresno State third baseman, Murph Gray, batting third. The cleanup, Reese Chapman out of Tennessee, as Jimenez offers but comes up swinging. 0-1 now to Taylor C. With a runner on first, no outs here after a leadoff single from Desero. The 5-hole belongs to Eli Putnam today for the Gatemen, the first baseman out of Davidson. Sam White out of West Virginia, the left fielder, batting 6th. And Nate Early from Louisville, the DH, batting 7th. Jacob Jarrell, the catcher from Clemson, batting 8th. And the 9-hole belongs to Colby Turner, the right fielder from Michigan. Your lineup for the Gatemen offensively today. And here's the team's home run leader with 5 this year, Jimenez. The 0-1 deal, it's a nubber off the end of the bat and foul to the right side. 0-2 count. Taylor C. with Texas State this year, a 6.05 ERA, but a 2-0 record in 19 1/3 innings. He pitched in the Texas Collegiate Baseball League earlier this summer. He collected 17 strikeouts to the tune of a 2.56 ERA. Makes the jump to the Cape. Here's the 0-2, and it's another squibber foul.
They'll be up against Keith Andrews today out of NC State.
Another solid pitching matchup, and considering how strong Wareham's pitching has been lately, a lot of pitchers' duels, considering their offense on top of that has slowed down a little bit in this second half. Gatemen, 4 straight losses at home, but they're on the road. And the 0-2 is a chopper over the head of the pitcher, charging the shortstop, Becerra. He tosses to second and barely gets the lead runner, Johan Desero. So it's a fielder's choice for Antonio Jimenez, who's safe on first base.
That's a tough play there for Becerra. It's momentum carrying him to first base. I thought he was going to throw out Jimenez there, but he chanced it, tried to get that lead runner, and he did by just about half a step.
Now, despite being 6-4 in their last 10, allowing the Cotuit Kettleers to catch the Gatemen at the top of the division now, both at 17-9-1. It is worth noting the Gatemen are on a 4-game winning streak when on the road. Murph Gray's been a part of that. The 3-hole hitter leads this team in average as he digs in. Also second in the league in hits, 32 knocks on the year. Coming off a rare 0-for-3 day 2 days ago. He's got a runner on first with 1 away, top 1 from Lowell. And an off-speed's in there for strike 1 looking.
The Gatemen's last road win at Orleans a couple of days ago, Gray slugged his 4th homer of the season.
Leads this team and is top 10 in the league with 20 runs batted in so far. No balls, 1 strike, 1 away, and the deal. Curveball is pulled to the left side. It's just foul of the third base bag. Strike 2.
And Murph's been the catalyst of this Gateman offense. If he's on, the rest of them will follow suit.
Gatemen in their usual away, navy blue uniforms with the W's over their hearts, outlined by white in red coloring, and bolded numbering on the back. Same appearance there. Again, Red Jersey Friday as we celebrate all the veterans and their influence on this area every Friday in the Cape. So the Cotuit Kettleers sporting the red threads with some maroon stripes down their gray pants. The 0-2 with 1 away. First to pick off, it's not in time. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away, and the delivery. Swing and a liner into left. It doinks in for a base knock. Rounding second, staying there is Jimenez. It's another single in the inning.
He was a little out in front of that breaking ball, but just caught it off the end of the bat. He's so strong to be able to pull that baseball into left field like that.
1 out, 2 runners on with 2 hits for the Gatemen in this first inning. A welcome sign for a team that's coming off their lowest scoring game all year. They played at just 1 run in their loss 2 days ago.
Very uncharacteristic ball game, especially at home.
So it's Reese Chapman, the cleanup, left-handed bat out of Tennessee, and a first pitch fastball painted at the knees for strike 1. Here's the defense for Cotuit, which has been pretty sound all year as they're top 5 in the league. Brandon Compton in left, Charles Davalon in center, Easton Winfield in right. Naraki at third, Thatch the first baseman, the middle infield, Becerra and Advincula, Matt Klein the catcher. Swing and a scorcher. It 2 hops off the body of the second baseman, Advincula. He bobbles, throws to first, and collects it just in time for the putout, but both runners will move up.
That's about as hard hit a ground ball as you'll see. Advincula moving to his right, trying to get that double play ball, but he'll settle for the 1 out.
What could have been a double play ball. Instead, Advincula settles for the base runner to get put out over at first. So 2 runners in scoring position with 2 away. And it's the 5-hole hitter, Eli Putnam. Second on the team with 23 games under his belt. And the first pitch is a slider that just kisses the outside edge. Called strike by the home plate umpire, Jeff Merzel. Over at first is Brian DiDomenico and the third base umpire, Glenn Stewart. Your umpiring trio for today's 5 p.m. contest between the Gatemen and the Kettleers. 0-1 deal to the righty, and it's ball 1. That might be the first ball we've seen taken today.
Yeah, these Gatemen have certainly been aggressive early in counts. That's certainly something we've seen over the course of this season.
1-1 count. 2 outs here, scoreless ball game, top first. And a curveball's waved and missed. Putnam out in front on that one.
He's been hitless his last couple of ball games, so Putnam's due.
A guy who's lined out 4 times in his past 2 games as well. Say delivers in a 1-2 is lined foul. Staying alive is Putnam. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes with second and third occupied, 2 outs. Top of the first. Gateman with 2 singles and a couple of balls on the ground to move those runners over. Say kicks and fires the 1-2. It is just off the plate. Say started striding towards the dugout in celebration. Instead, he'll reset with a 2-2 count. Gatemen lost 4-2. Their last visit here to Lowell. Back at home, they lost 7-6 to Cotuit. 2-2 deal. Check swing, it nubs foul.
That last game here was tough because the defense really let the Gatemen down, and that was also the story of the ball game against YD 2 days ago. 4 errors committed in that game.
Gatemen 9th in the league in fielding percentage. 9.65. Also, second most errors produced by defense this year in correlation. And in that Cotuit loss, that was the exact difference. 2 unearned runs in that 4-2 loss. Say sets in the first base side of the rubber, the 2-2. Fastball is swung on and popped to the right side. Chasing over in foul territory is Thatch. He reaches over and makes the catch with his right hand. That retires the side. The Gatemen get 2 knocks, but leave them both stranded. It's a scoreless ball game. Bottom first coming at you at Lowell Park and the Gatemen Baseball Network, powered by Cape League TV. Whatever your technology needs are, Secure One can help. Learn more at secureone.com. SecureWON.com.
The Wareham-based AD Makepeace Company, founded in 1854, is North America's largest cranberry grower, the largest private property owner in eastern Massachusetts, and a recognized leader in environmentally responsible real estate development and stewardship. For 170 years, AD Makepeace Company has supported community events and organizations like your Wareham Gatemen. Visit admakepeace.com to learn more.
Attention baseball fans, are you ready to hit a financial home run? PCT Federal Credit Union is here tonight to make your dreams of home ownership and driving off in that new car a reality. Their unbeatable low rates on mortgage and auto loans are a win for everybody. Whether you're rounding the bases to buy your first home or looking to upgrade your ride, PCT Federal Credit Union has got your back. Swing by their tent before you leave or visit their website to learn more about how they can help you step up to the plate and score big on your financial goals.
The AD Makepeace Company also owns and operates Reed Custom Soils, the area's leading manufacturer of custom soils, including CU Structural Soil and Rooflight Certified Green Roof Media. Reed Custom Soil is also a manufacturer and distributor of baseball infield mix and conditioners. To learn more, visit www.reedcustomsoils.com.
Back on the Gatemen Baseball Network, bottom one, as the Gatemen pay their second visit to Lowell Park with the Cotuit Kettleers in 2024. Gatemen held scoreless, 2 singles, but left both runners stranded in the top half of the first against Taylor Say, making his Cape League debut for the Cotuit Kettleers. 2 teams also tied at the top of the West Division. Storylines galore today. But as we head into the bottom of the first, it could certainly remain a scoreless ball game. Making his 3rd start and 5th appearance this summer, it's Heath Andrews out of NC State for the Gatemen. He has been solid, Ethan.
Yes, he has been. A week ago over at Falmouth, spun his best game of his Gateman career, 5 shutout innings, 7 strikeouts. And he's very comfortable here at Cotuit as well. Made his debut here back at the end of June.
First pitch to the leadoff, it's Tanner Thatch, and he fouls that one away. 1.64 ERA, 10 strikeouts in 11 innings of work this year. 0-1, first batter, it's a lefty. And that one sails to the backstop. We'll ignore that and go into Mike Roberts' Cotuit Kettleers lineup. Tanner Thatch, the leadoff, first baseman out of UNC Wilmington. UL Monroe's right fielder, Easton Winfield, in his 5th game tonight. Brandon Compton batting 3rd, a left fielder from Arizona State. The cleanup, Devin Taylor from Indiana, the DH. And the 5-hole belongs to Matt Klein, a Louisville catcher. And that second pitch is squibbed back to the pitcher. Andrews picks it up, and a bare hand toss over to first is in time. We'll continue the lineup. Batting 6, Charles Davalon, the center fielder from Arkansas. Batting 7, Timo Becerra, the shortstop from Stanford. And then a Cal second baseman, Jaron Advincula. You'll hear that name all night. He is the league leader in average, and he's batting 8th. Nolan Naraki, the third baseman from South Carolina, is the 9-hole to top off Mike Roberts' Cotuit Kettleers offensive alignment today. Another lefty, Easton Winfield at the dish, and the first pitch is a curveball back foot. Misses for ball 1. Winfield, a .333 hitter, as he digs in for his 5th game in a Cotuit Kettleers uniform. Andrews turns and deals. And a fastball's high for ball 2. Two pitches and a soft ground out for out number 1 here in the bottom of the first. Scoreless ball game. Andrews kicks and slings. And a curveball is nubbed foul behind home plate.
Steady diet of curveballs and sliders from Heath Andrews today. Use that pitch in just about any count.
Threw it first pitch to this batter here. And the 2-1. And there's the heater for strike 2.
94 on the gun.
A lot of firm throwers in this rotation. 2-2. Curls and unfurls. And it's squibbed foul again.
That was the changeup there. It moves away from left-handed batters.
And a lot of lefties in this lineup for Cotuit. As we've seen, Mike Roberts, most tenured coach in the Cape, definitely knows how to engineer an offense. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a ball walloped the other way. That's going back to left field, looking back at the wall, and that one is off the base of the wall. Relay comes in, and they'll cut it off there. Pulling up with a 1-out double is Easton Winfield.
Third double of the year for Winfield. How about that for some opposite field power? Just effortless. Pushing that ball out to left field. So much carry on it.
Stroked it over the head of Sam White. Rest of the outfield for the Wareham defense today. In center is Reese Chapman. Over on right is Colby Turner. Infield, Murph Gray at third, and Eli Putnam, his buddy on the other corner, over at first. The middle infield, Antonio Jimenez and Johan Desero, the short and second. And then Jacob Jarrell gets the nod as the backstop for Wareham today. One out double, so a runner on second here. And Brandon Compton, the left fielder from Arizona State, digs in. And the lefty watches a first pitch slider in there for a strike. Compton, one of many hitting over 300 for Cotuit, a team that has now claimed itself as competitively one of the best offenses in the league. Wareham's held that title by itself for a while. As a back foot slider misses down low, it's a 1-1 count. Wareham's led the league in batting average up until this meeting at this very moment. Cotuit now leads at 267 average as a team. It's 264 for the Gatemen, who are second in the league. So you can expect some offense today. One runner on second, the 1-1 to Compton. It's a swing and a miss on the off speed, 1-2. One away here, bottom first, a scoreless ball game. And the pitch from Andrews. Slide step delivery is swung on and hammered out to right, but it's directly at Turner. He makes the catch. Tag him from second is Winfield. The throw from Turner is high and to the left of the baseline. It was a good effort from Turner, but the Michigan product couldn't get that ball in quick enough. Sack fly, you could say, as Compton moves over the runner 90 feet. There's two down.
Definitely a strong throw from Turner, just a bit off to the right, but still good to keep an eye on that arm.
Winfield tags up. He's on third, and with two away, Devin Taylor, the DH from Indiana, digs in. 320 hitter through 16 games. He's also got 3 big flies. And another left-handed bat, you guessed it. First pitch, righty on lefty, and it's a fastball that scrapes the knees for ball 1. Kettleers coming off a loss, or pardon me, 2 straight wins. Gatemen coming off a loss. Just 2 different momentums right now between these two teams. 1-0 fastballs clipped foul.
Yeah, Cotuit's playing great baseball. They've been on the rise. The Gatemen, though, they've faltered. Lost a couple of close ball games and some uncharacteristic play at home.
Kettleers 7-2-1 in their last 10. Andrews sets, and the 1-1. Fastball called strike. Painted on the inside edge, right at the kneecaps. 1-2 count, 2 away, a runner on third. Bottom first, scoreless ball game. Kettleers threatening. Andrews sets at the belt. Couple of toe taps, and the pitch. Curveball, and that one's walloped foul as well. Andrews ready. Stands tall, a deep breath in the 1-2. Just off the plate. Went with the heater that time. It's a 2-2 count.
Not a bad choice there. It's a good miss.
Devin Taylor, the cleanup, battling here with a go-ahead run 90 feet away. Rests the wood on his shoulder. Now a high-handed set. As he wags the bat, the 2-2 on the way. And a curveball swung on and squibbed. It's off his front foot, so a foul ball.
Taylor's a guy who's fresh off of his Team USA experience. Spent a couple of weeks down at North Carolina, the top collegiate team.
Cotuit sent a ton of players to Team USA down in Cary, North Carolina. 7 to be exact. Here's the 2-2 to Taylor, and he leaves the high heat up. It's ball 3, a full count with 2 away, and the go-ahead run on third, bottom first, and it's a scoreless ball game between 2 of the top teams in the West Division. Andrews ready. He coils. The payoff delivery. Swing and a hammer out to right. Coming in is Turner. He has a beat on it and makes the striding grab to retire the side. Both pitchers have to battle as Andrews leaves one stranded on a double from Winfield. He couldn't make it home. 2 hits for the Gatemen, 1 for the Kettleers, but no runs on the board as we head to the second on the Gatemen Baseball Network, powered by Cape League TV. For a good piece of glass, call Eibe. Located at 3 Tyler Avenue in East Wareham, call Eibe Glass and Locks about getting a free quote for your windows, doors, locks, and other glass needs. Mastria Auto Group. Whether you need sales, parts, or service, call Mastria Auto Group for all your Kia, Cadillac, Mazda, VW, Subaru, and Nissan needs. Mastria delivers. www.mastria.com.
Legacy Insurance has been servicing Wareham and the surrounding area since 1980. Call Legacy Insurance for all your insurance needs at 508-295-1315. Legacy Insurance, your hometown agency.
Looking to buy or sell real estate in the South Shore, South Coast, or Cape Cod area? Joanne Stevenson has been selling Massachusetts since 2000. Specializing in residential real estate, she is a part of the #1 Berkshire Hathaway Robert Paul team. Whether you are looking for your first home, vacation home, or relocating, call Joanne Stevenson, your local Wareham agent, for all your real estate needs. A proud sponsor of the Wareham Gatemen.
Taylor C. in his Cape League debut back out on the mound for the top of the second, and he has a big game in front of him. Who is the best in the West? That is the question. Two teams tied at the top of the West Division, and, well, both offenses have left runners on, Ethan, especially the Gatemen. 2 hits in the top of the first. They couldn't bring a runner home.
That was definitely their bugaboo at YD the other day. They had left so many runners on base, couldn't come through in those runners in scoring position situations. I believe the mark was 0 for 11 with runners in scoring position. They left 9 runners on base, so they're going to look to flip that trend today, Kyle.
Yeah, those numbers are exact as the Gatemen come off a loss. Lowest scoring outing from them all year. They only scored 1 run in that 4-1 deficit against YD back at home. But on the road, they have won 4 straight, so we'll see if they can keep that trend going. Both offenses couldn't produce a run in the first. So top 2 we go, and Taylor C will see 6, 7, and 8 due up here. Sam White batting 6th. The West Virginia left fielder digs in. It's his 17th game now in a Gateman uniform. 273 hitter, 2 home runs. He has been oh so consistent. See the tall righty out of Texas State. First pitch of the second. Off the plate. As a fastball runs into the right-handed batter's box. It's a 1-0 count. He kicks and fires. And just out in front of an off-speed, he squibs 1 foul behind home plate. What's so interesting about this matchup, yeah, it's 2 teams with the same record, but statistically, they are so similar.
They are.
They have 2 of the best batting averages as squads in the league. 267 for Cotuit, 264 for Wareham. And the 1-1 is swung on and lined out to left center. It's squibbing away from the center fielder, Davalon, but he makes a running grab near the fence in left center. Just stole an extra base knockaway from Sam White, allowed out #1 here in the second.
Wow, Davalon had a long way to go to fetch that ball in left center field. Used every step to grab it.
Now, that is a big difference between these 2 teams, and maybe the only one is the defense.
All day, baby.
Cotuit, middle of the league, 6th best fielding percentage. The Gatemen have really struggled with that. They're 9th in the league. First pitch, and the lefty at the dish. Nate Early watches a ball low.
They've unfortunately been at the bottom of the league for most of this year.
1 ball, no strikes. Say sets at the belt, kicks and fires. And it's outside. Two-0 count, Nate Early at the dish. He has been one of the hottest hitters on this team. As a curveball just kisses the inside edge. 2-1 count with 1 away. 3 knocks in his last game. He's a .296 hitter in 18 games with Wareham this year.
Last 10 games from him have been terrific. .375 average.
Just a torrent pace out of him. The Louisville slugger is heating up. 2-1 deal. And the heat misses outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. Continuing the conversation of similarities, well, the pitching numbers are very similar too. Gateman 4.31 staff ERA. That's 3rd in the league, 3-1 deal. And a curveball is swung on and fisted out to shallow right center. Ranging over is Davalon, and he makes another striding grab for out #2. And then Cotuit Kettleers' ERA as a staff, they're right behind the Gatemen with a 4.53 ERA. They're fourth in the league. I mean, just as competitive a season series you could ask for.
And you very well could be seeing a playoff preview